You sang that?
This kitty is a kitty that was sent to me, could have been the ad agency or a friend, but it was sold on Valentine's Day at Walgreens. She's a Groovy Kind of Love kitty.
All right. I love it.
She plays the song.
Okay.
Hear it.
Okay.
Silly kitty.
Well, you're not a kitty, but you're sweet and you're beautiful.
I'm allergic to cats, but I love cats. And my doggie loves kitties. Anything with four legs. She can tell if there's music in a commercial and there isn't a dog or a cat or a horse or a pig or a cow or anything on the screen yet, there will be. Because she will tear down the house, and sure enough, there will be a four-legged something. She barks and she goes nuts.
Speaking of Dita, won't you tell us about Candida? How did that come about?
Candida, we wanted to write a song about a Spanish girl who just wanted all the most wonderful things and this wonderful guy that she loved. So we wrote Candida.
Love it.
And as far as Toni Orlando recording it, I've known Toni since I was almost 14. So he put his lead vocal on it, and it was amazing. And then me and Jay and Robin, the three of us, put all the background vocals on. Larry Utall called the head of promotion in, and he had just had his first child. And he and his wife named her child Dawn. And that is how the name Dawn
that's so awesome.
got on the record. And then after we hit with Candida, and then when Thelma and Joyce joined Dawn, it became Toni Orlando and Dawn. And there are a million other stories out there. They are not true. That's the story.
So Toni, tell me about the Archies.
The Archies were a television series about to happen. Donnie Kirshner was in charge of music for the series. And they formed a group called the Archies. The Archies.
Okay.
And the group was myself and Ronnie Dante and Andy Kim.
And you sang on Sugar Sugar.
I did. I was Betty and Veronica.
Okay.
Low voice was Betty. High voice was Veronica.
Okay. Now, how about your background vocal on Willie Nelson's Always on My Mind?
That was cut in the studio. It was never, it just happened. We just threw on background voices and I was in the control room listening to the playbacks. And that part where a girl goes, you did, you know, I was reading a magazine and I was on the couch and that just flew out of my mouth, you did. And the playback stopped and Chips looks at Willie and they both said, get out there and do that.
Right on the spot, right?
Right on the spot. So I did it. You did. My big solo.
Tell us about Babylon Sisters and working with Steely Dan.
I am a legitimate Babylon sister.
All right.
And working with him, it's Donald Fagen and Walter, but it was all Donald. In the studio, it was all Donald. Man's a genius. I loved working with him.
Tell us about the Shake It Baby, Shake It Baby, Shake It.
Very difficult. He laughed. He would go to the piano in the studio and he'd go, come around the piano. And we'd come around the piano and he'd say, this is what I want for the end. And we looked at each other like, me and the two other guys, what is it? He's nuts. It's the last tag where it is, you gotta shake it, baby, you gotta, It's impossible. And he found that, he knew.
He thought it was funny, right?
He did, and he knew it was gonna stump us. He thought it would take longer. I said, 45 minutes is long, believe me. But, oh my God, it was hilarious. I know that you're asking me about, awards and this and that. The truth is, I really just don't talk much about that. I'm very proud. But
you should be.
But I am. But I just don't like, sparkle and shine. When I'm feeling blue, all I gotta do is